Solis and to the entire board of supervisors for protecting the health and safety of all Angelinos during this unprecedented time. I'm going to update you on our current status, starting with the sad news that we're reporting an additional 42 deaths today. Again, this will now be the highest number of deaths we've reported for any single day. 24 people who passed away were over the age of 65, and 13 of the folks who were over the age of 65 who passed away had underlying health conditions. 11 people who died were between the ages of 41 and 65, and 7 people between the ages of 41 and 65 had underlying health conditions. There was one person who died who was between the ages of 18 and 40, and this person also had underlying health conditions. This is a reminder that while mortality rates are higher for people who are older and people who have underlying health conditions, people of all ages can in fact pass away from COVID-19. We don't have information for 6 cases as they're being reported by the city of Long Beach, who had 3 additional deaths, and the city of Pasadena, also with 3 additional deaths. This brings the total number of deaths to 402 in LA County, and our mortality rate for COVID-19 remains at 3.8%. For the 330 deaths where race and ethnicity has been identified, 15% of the people who passed away were African American, 17% are Asian, 34% are Latinx, 31% are white, and 2% are identified as belonging to another race and or ethnicity. And I again want to note that we continue to see patterns of disproportionality related to the total numbers of people in our population compared to the total numbers of folks who are dying of COVID-19. To all of you who have lost families and friends to COVID-19, you're in our thoughts and our prayers every day. I'm very sorry for your loss, and I wish you all peace. Today, we're also reporting 472 new cases. Over the last 48 hours, we've reported 1,142 new cases. There are 10,496 total cases across LA County. These cases include 363 cases that were reported by our partners in the city of Long Beach and 179 cases reported by the city of Pasadena. Both cities have independent health departments. We're also reporting 28 confirmed cases amongst people experiencing homelessness. The majority were unsheltered. There are 6 who were sheltered, and they're appropriately isolated, and close contacts are quarantined. Of the 6 who were sheltered, 3 were sheltered in the same facility. We also have hundreds of people who are experiencing homelessness whose status, who are persons under investigation, or they're people who needed to be quarantined because they had an exposure, and these people are also either isolated or quarantined at this point in time. There are 2,704 cases that have at some point in time needed to be hospitalized. This amounts to 26% of all people who were diagnosed as positive for COVID-19. There are 1,501 people who are currently hospitalized with a positive diagnosis for COVID-19. 31% of the people who are hospitalized today are in the ICU, and 19% of the people hospitalized today are on ventilators. You can see an updated report of the LA County cases on the Department of Health's website. That's at publichealth.lacounty.gov.